Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Happy Sunday. What you're looking at, of course, little nuke box. Got a little pocket swarm. I got the queen inside of that box in a little clip. And I'm just kind of waiting for these bees to march in. Now these bees actually came from right up in there. I don't know if this is my cell phone camera. I don't even know if I can pick them up. I can't even see what I'm looking at. But anyhow, the bees are up there. It's a small little swarm. It's not a huge one. And so I just set this up here. Which one of my colonies it came from, I don't know. It could have came from that little single right there. Perhaps all this rain, again, I haven't really had a opportunity to get in there and inspect the frames. But no big deal. Like I said, I found the queen, so which that'll work out just nice and nice. Of course, these bees are going to need more bees to go along with them. Look at the big old size of this drone. See this drone? See that drone? We got some low-hanging fruit. Got all kinds of nice little fruits. These are sweet. Love figs. Nothing like a nice ripe fig. Anybody know the name of this plant? It's a weed. I didn't plant it. Not sure what it is. Man, it is hot, hot, hot. This is sweat, sweat, sweat. Not that hot in temperature, but man, the humidity. Whoo! Here's the other thing I'm up to. Again, most of you who saw my last cutout removal, I've been sorting through that comb. And I know this is a controversial topic, but what I like to do is I like to lay it out and then I let the bees just clean out the comb pieces and then I'll render all the wax. Now I know, disease, blah blah blah. Right now here in Florida, I got too many bees that I know what to do with. I don't believe any of these bees here in Florida have substantial diseases. They could, don't get me wrong, I'm not a commercial beekeeper, but just in my own experience, I haven't had really any problems with losing colonies to mites or American foul brood. Mainly, it's swarming, you know, small hive beetles, wax moth. This was covered with bees. I put a nuke box over here, and sure enough, little pocket swarm by the looks. So I got a queen clip, and again, I got this set on a little piece of wood here. So I'm just gonna kind of knock the cluster off a bit and look for the queen and see if I can find her. All right, well, it looks like perhaps the swarm that was up there in the tree, that may have been a cast swarm. All the other bees are starting to come to the nuke. Again, right now I don't have any extra resources until I extract more frames. So for now I only have 2 empty foundationless frames. The queen clip is on the frame next to the wall here. And all these bees are just piling right in. So I just happen to luck out. Sometimes if you can split them early enough, you don't have to worry about it. In my case, I never got the time to make enough splits, so the bees split for me, and then I just collect them. Hang up extra swarm traps, and I won't have to do any manual labor. But I still don't know exactly what colony they came from, but I'm going to leave them alone and let them do their thing. And yeah, this is the box that I had up in the palm. I haven't taken the little bracket off. Just grabbed a box I had and used it.
A few moments later.
Okay, and we're back. You'll see I have all the wax now cleaned up. Again, I don't try to leave it out here. These frames also will be collected and moved back in. But this is basically just all the area picked up. Now, the weird thing is I did not find a queen. So I don't know what's going on with this group of bees here. I'll come back and look at it later. I can show it to you. Basically, it's a really small. We got a little pile there. A little pile here on the lid. Like I said though, if we look at it, I don't see any queen in here. Looking for any type of a virgin queen. I don't see anything here. I've got a pile of bees down here. But I am not seeing any type of a big fat tail yet. So I'll merge these bees with the other swarm I just caught that I know I have a queen for, and they'll be better. Let's see here, are there any other clusters up in my tree? Again, it's fixing to rain here again. At least I got a little bit of a break today. Look at that. Whoa, I just saw some lightning. So, and this is my swarm catcher ladder, a long metal conduit, and a 5-gallon bucket. All you do is you just kind of flatten out the end of the conduit and stick it up there. And then I just kind of wrap it with duct tape. I have to retape this from time to time. That's all it is. So that way you put this little conduit underneath the lip and you secure it so the bucket doesn't swing back and forth, and then you just kind of hit the branch with it and the cluster falls right in the bucket. And I just like to dump it. The first time I'll do it, I'll dump it in a Rubbermaid tote and I'll look for the queen, find the queen, get her in the cage, and then the second time I do that, I'll dump the cluster right on this and they march. So thankfully I don't see any other clusters up there. So all is good. I'm gonna go ahead and put my ladder away. It's gonna fix in the rain here. These little sneaky bees. I bet you that came from that colony right there. So I need to get, tomorrow I'll get out here and we'll get a closer look at them. I'm sure I can probably break this one down, maybe steal some honey. This double deep right here is a really strong one. This is probably fixing for some new frames. Look at these bees. Or it could have been this colony here. Look at these guys. What's going on? Silly bees. They're festooning. Oops. I got an upper entrance. That's a natural upper entrance. Warped wood. We'll go ahead and inspect that one too. Not a lot of activity there, so that could have been the colony, believe it or not, that swarmed. There's the last cutout I did. Again, I don't even know if there's a queen in there. That came from the vac box. So I got a lot of videos coming up for you guys. Sorry for the shaky camera video. That's my cell phone. So thanks again, you guys. I appreciate you following along here. Yeah, Mother Nature is telling me what. But I appreciate you guys. I hope you all are safe and doing well. Get out there, plant some seeds. I know a lot of you guys can't really do that. It's August, so I keep on forgetting September, October, and then we got November, December. So get out there, get things done. I'm gonna try to bring you along for the ride. I got a lot of landscaping down here, but keep on keeping on.